Hello, fifth graders. Today we're going to study science, your science book. So how about that? So let's see what we can do. So we're going to move to page 2, at the bottom, page 2. As I have always said, always look at the picture, enjoy the picture, spend some time, try to think what you see. You don't have to be correct, just see what you see. And I can guarantee you, if there are 10 people in a classroom and they're all looking at the same picture, 10 students could be seeing 10 different things. So you're never wrong looking at a picture and coming up with your own answers. So don't be shy, don't be afraid, look at the pictures and analyze. All right, so I'm going to look at the picture too. So I'm looking at pictures. The one on the left, there are trees, there are cows, and one cow is drinking water, and two other cows are eating grass, and it's a blue sky there. And that's about it. So cow drinking water, grass, and blue sky, light, and all. On the right hand side, it looks like a picture of a city. So I see cars, CNG, that's our automobile, rickshaw, and street, paved street. So that's all about the picture. So let's read what it says. Relationship between living and non-living things. All the things in the environment can be classified into living things and non-living things. People, animals, and plants are living things. Soil, water, air, car, chairs, etc. are non-living things. So everything we have in our environment, what is our environment? Everything around us. I mean, if I'm sitting here, what's around me is my environment. And if I go outside, what's around me, that's another environment. So everything is around us is environment. So everything around us can be classified in two groups. One is living and one is non-living. What are the livings? People. Like we are living people, right? Just like us, animals and plants. Plants, they grow, they need food, they give you fruit. So those are living. They are doing things. Same way animals, they eat just like us and grow. And non-living things are soil, water, air, car, chairs, etc. They don't have any life in it. Water doesn't have any life, air, soil. If you don't know what soil is, some people call it dirt, some people call it earth. It's the dirt where you plant your plants in. So that's soil. So those are non-living things, and these are part of our environment. So that's all about this page. Now we have a table here. It says, they made a table for us, living things, and remember, this part is called column, and this part is called row. Column, row. So in this row, I have living things and non-living things. In this column, I have a list of living things where it says human, other animals, and plants. Now, it's your job to find out what humans, other animals, and plants need, what non-living things these things need. You have to list those non-living things. So I'm going to do the first one for you. First one says human. So what does human need? And what are our non-living things? Right here. It's soil, water, air, cars, and chairs. So as human, we need chair, we need cars, we need air, we need water to survive. I mean, yeah, we need soil to walk on or grow our plants, but that's different. We don't need it directly. Those are our indirect. We have indirect relationship with those. Next one is other animals. So find out what animals can use, and then plants. Find out what. I'm going to give you a hint. Plants need sunlight. Plants need air, oxygen. So list those here. What non-living things do plants need and other animals need? So I'm going to move on to the next page. All right. It says summary on the top. So human. Human depends on non-living things. They need air to breathe, water to drink, and food to get nutrition for survival. They also use soil for growing crops and land to build their shelter. However, humans need shelter, furniture, clothes, appliances, etc. to live. These are necessary. Now, there's a picture on the right hand side. Humans depend on non-living things in their lives, which shows soil, air, water, sunlight, and everything. All right. The next part. There are some pictures. The picture in the middle of the page on the left hand side, it says right here. Now you see fish there, and it says at the bottom it says animal. Fishes are animal. So animals in the water, which is fish. Then you have animals in the soil, which could be rat, worm, and everything. So I'm going to read it. Other animals. Other animals also depend on non-living things for survival. Animals need air, water, and food to live. Basically, kind of like us. They are like us. They use soil and water as habitat. Some animals like insect and earthworms. Ew, I don't eat insect and earthworms, but animals do. Anyway, they use soil and water as habitat. Some animals like insects and earthworms live in soil. Oh, sorry. Some animals like insects and earthworms. We're not insect, we're not earthworm, but they live in the soil. So you have seen those earthworms on the ground, in the ground actually. You have seen rat holes. There are animals that live under the surface. So they're talking about those animals. Some animals like insects and earthworms live in the soil. Some, such as fish or prawn, live in water. You know that fish and prawn live in the water. Plants. Plants depend on non-living things to survive in their environment. Plants use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide from the air to make their own food. Plants such as water lily and water hyacinth also use water as habitat. What that means, water as habitat, meaning water lily. Plants that live on water, they need water to live on. I mean, other plants like, let's say, mango tree or chili tree, they need water to get nutrients or their food. But water lily, they need water to live on plus food. So that's their habitat. Without water, there won't be any water lily. So that's their habitat. Our habitat is our homes. All right. Living things depend on non-living things for survival in the environment. All living and non-living things that exist and interact in one place is called an ecosystem. An ecosystem is your environment. Your ecosystem needs everything. I mean everything. For example, right now, I can't see air, but do you think I can live without air? No, I need air. To see anything, I need light. To sound, I need sound. That's different science. But anyway, without air, I won't be able to make sounds. So we can't, like, this production wouldn't work even if I was missing this. If it's not there, look, it looks different, right? So if it has a purpose here, it brings a character. So we cannot live without one another. We need every piece of it. We can't live without earthworm, and they give nutrient to our plants. Anything you say, you cannot just destroy entirely and expect your environment to be okay. So your environment will change. So everything is part of our ecosystem, and everything together, living and non-living together, is called ecosystem. And that's the end of our chapter 1. And thank you for watching. We hope to see you again. Have a good day.